Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today, we're going to be diving into episode 7 of the Road to 1000 Elo. I'm very excited today because I'm changing something up. If I end up playing as a white, then I'm going to be using the London opening and trying my best to develop skills with that opening. If I'm playing black, I'm going to just try and just follow normal principles and fundamentals in developing my board. But that being said, I'm very much actually excited just to play chess. I'm not going for any crazy like milestone today. I'm just hoping to get some wins in and continue forward. So without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, nice. I'm able to actually do what I wanted to do this game. So this is like my third game in. I've won one, lost one. We're gonna see if I can get the London. If he moves here, c5, c3, right? And then I don't have to do that yet though, because I can move this. I can move this. I can move this. And now I have this center defended really well. I can move to kick him out, but I feel that if okay, this might not be a horrible move. His king's in check. He could either slide it and take away the opportunity to castle, or he could drop his queen back down, or he can go ahead, move his light squared bishop back. But the thing is, I think it's not good to trade your light squared bishops if you're trying to play the London, right? Because doesn't that actually help your opponent break down the strength that you might potentially have on the center? So if anything, I'm gonna accept if he tries to retreat with, okay. I wanted to try and see if I can keep the knight here, just to take control of this square. But if this is how my opponent wants to play, I'll accept it and just move this down, out. Okay. He did not elect to play this way, so I think I'm in the clear. However, again, so if I did move knight here, he could take, I could take, he could take, he could take. Queens are still exposed to each other, and I think he comes out on top. By doing this, though, I don't know if that's still the case for him. I don't want to force and rush a move, especially where I move this knight too far out just yet. I think I might just move my knights in and play in that way. His king, he went ahead and castled his king on this side though. So I do have an opportunity maybe. What are we doing right now, man? I feel like we're in the stalemate of stalemates. And I don't like how this, I don't like what he's trying to do here. I'll be honest. I feel like I lost control of this already. So, and I still have control over this square, so I don't necessarily need to keep my dark square bishop here. I could even move it up, which if he wants to break up his pawn structure, he can. Because if he doesn't, then okay, I don't think this is too bad. Either he can kick me out with one of his pawns, and I think that's going to be bad for him if he wants to break this up, because I could just retreat again. He could move his dark square bishop down, so that way I can't move. So if he moves it here, right, I can't move mine right there. I can't leave it here. I'd have to retreat in a way. Okay, he opted just to move his pawn, so now he's breaking up his castling, which should be fine. If I go back here, I end up busting up my thing, but at least we make an equal trade. And let's see. It feels right. I'm just wary about moving my like dark square bishop like a little bit further into like the H and, you know, into the H file. I just don't want to keep it that far out of the center in case he decides not to take, you know, on a move like this. So many options. The thing about chess is that I feel like it's so easy to get in your head about the million options of ways to play things out. But sometimes you have to like overcome that paralyzing feeling of what do I do and just play, you know? By doing this, he's kind of just I've kind of just accepted maybe that I'm either going to lose this or this, depending on how I want to play. And obviously I don't want to lose my bishop. So I could just do this. But then he takes, and then I drop back. And maybe I don't fear falling back if he decides to take with either one of these. I don't know why he would take with, okay. Yep, that's probably the best one to go. Let's say I drop back. I see a way out. I see a way out. I see a way out, kind of. If he decides to take with knight, I could take with my pawn and open up this file for my rook. This is pretty congested here, and maybe that move earlier where I moved my dark square bishop up here was probably not ideal, actually, because actually I take it back. No, that pawn was already out. What does he do? Okay, so my opponent moved. And now he can get his queen out. His queen's not immediately threatening anything, but it can move light squares, and then also now has the opportunity, or he does, to get control here and here. Potentially. I see. Okay. I'm gonna put his king in check. I think the only reasonable move for him here is to either move this up, and his knight's still defending, and I might accept that to get his knight pushed back a little bit and to go ahead and make a trade. But also, he could just slide over, which is probably the best move. So and now there's probably a 0% chance that, not zero, because okay, let's say it's his move now, right? Let's say he does this. He threatens my queen. I could just take with, okay, actually this isn't bad, kind of, because if he takes here, he's threatening my queen, yeah, but I'm also threatening his. I could go ahead and just go straight for the for his queen and try and force the exchange. After on the next move he would just take my queen. But realistically speaking, right, let's say he takes my knight, I can go ahead and recapture with his with mine. Okay, all these ideas and things that you have planned just don't matter when the game's actually being played out, you know? I feel that maybe all these trades that I'm going for really might not even be the best option, but at this point I'm playing how I'm playing and I have to see it through. Okay, this is triple defended, right? There's no immediate things I have to do here. I'm gonna go ahead and try and force this knight out. He can't move it here. He can't move it here. He can maybe play it far out, but I would just take with my queen, as well as here is an option, I guess, but again, I could just take with my knight, so it's not really one. So he has to play back. If he plays back, now I can move. Wait, I got lost in the sauce. I saw a perfect move I could do. Like, no. What was the move I was thinking that I can't remember now? Yo. No, there was a really good move. By me doing this, what did I see? I don't want to lose too much time thinking about this, but what did I see? Oh, I see. And I can't do that now. Yeah, I was hoping he would move out, and then I would push this up, and then this would have been threatened, and this pawn would have been here, so his queen wouldn't be able to whatever. But him moving up was actually pretty good, I guess. I'm still okay with this. Either okay. Now what? I can't fork the king and this rook just because of this. his rook here, which is a little bit of a pain in the ass. Okay, he opted to move his pawn, so now I get bishop for free, and I'm winning now. You know what's kind of a fun thing about this game? This is my first game playing the London while also knowing that I'm playing the London. I'll have to analyze what kind of variation I played. So now I'm able to see it like play it out in real time and all the different possibilities that could happen. Again, it's still early in my time of like playing this, so things can change a lot in every other game that I play, but I'm excited to see just how much this really can. I'm excited to see all the different ways that this can play out. Let's say I move here. He could just move down and take this pawn. And to be honest, that pawn's just not protected in general right now, and I don't think I'll be able to protect it, right? So maybe that's not even like what I should be trying to do. On the other side, this isn't threatening once he moves down. But he'd have to move down and I could fork. So okay, yeah, I actually like this. I like this, right? Because if he doesn't move down, I take. And if he does, I fork. And now that I fork, I take. Yo, I found a good move. I did it. Let's go. Let's go. My first game playing the London, my first win. That being said, I hope y'all enjoyed the episode. And I have a feeling that very soon, whether it's episode 8 or episode 9, I will be crossing over into the 800 territory. So stay tuned to find out, and I'll see you all next time. Peace.